It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Monday night. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Slot man in motion left. Looking to throw to get started. It's Rattler. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Throwing now is Rattler. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. On second down, Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They put Kelsey in motion. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky. He at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
To throw, it's Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's caught, left side, it's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage, that's the consistency. That's the ability to impact the game both as a runner and as a receiver that really makes him stand out from a lot of the other running backs in the league.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Rattler gonna throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. In motion is Hill. Rattler now back to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Here's Rattler. That is intercepted. Picked off by Drue Tranquill. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Whoa! And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. The clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. That's Olave. New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shaheed in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the give, this is Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he'll take it on in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 2nd and 7. Now a give on the ground. He's got room to the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing is Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk...
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Shaheed in motion. Rattler now back to throw. That's deep for Olave. He's got it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In motion is Hill. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of it. Woo! This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown New Orleans. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Olave is the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this out to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. They send him right out of the slot. And he's got another one. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. To throw, it's Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Now, faking the give. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Throwing is Rattler. That's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's Pacheco. It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Chiefs have a first down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So this one in the win column for the